All right, we've got a variety of exponential equations to solve for here. They're all fairly simple. I'm going to start this one off by taking the natural log of both sides since I want to get the exponent. Use the exponent rule for logarithms to bring the exponent down in front. So I get x times natural log of 2 there. Then to undo the multiplication, x times natural log of 2, I'll divide by natural log of 2, and that gives me x. If I had the equation 2 to the x equals 8, then I immediately recognize something simple I can do here. I know that 8 is just 2 cubed, so I can just plug in x equals 3. That gives me the answer. So x equals 3 here. If we use the natural log, we would come up with some expression that is equal to 3. You wouldn't be able to see it unless you punched it into a calculator probably, but it would be equal to 3. To solve x squared equals a number, you just take the square root of both sides. You have to include the plus or minus on the right-hand side because both the positive version and the negative version of root 10 will satisfy the equation x squared equals 10 if you plug it back into that top equation. Taking the square root, though, is remembered the same thing as raising a number to the 1/2 power. So in the next problem, when I have x to the 8th equals 10, I'm going to take the 8th root of both sides, but I'm going to write that down as raising it to the 1/8 power. So that on the left, when you multiply the exponents, 8 times 1/8 is just 1. So I just have x on the left. On the right, I've got the 8th root of 10. But again, I have to include the plus or minus here. That's because the power of x is even. If I multiply this number times itself an even number of times, like 8 times, then whether I started out with a positive or a negative, I will end up with a negative. The last one is the most interesting one on this page. To start it out, I want to get just a constant on the left equals a number, a base raised to the exponent. So add 10 to both sides, divide both sides by 3. Now we know we can just take the natural log of both sides, use the exponent property of logarithms, and then divide by that natural log of 2.